Hello students and welcome to the online class of computer application. So today in the chapter of OpenOffice Impress, I'm going to discuss about the components of slide which are used as a reference purpose to attract the audience. Basically, the information which you write on your presentation slide, that is the important part of your presentation. However, there are some other components which can be used as a reference to convince or to impress the audience with your different techniques, whatever you are using in your slide. Those we are going to discuss now. The first one are the handouts, which can be used for a reference purpose. Handouts are actually the compressed version of the slides of your presentation, or you can say like this, that whatever information which you have mentioned in your slide or which you want to display on the projector screen, that are shown in the handouts to impress the audience, to convince the audience, or you can say that the handouts can be given to the audience to before seeing the presentation or maybe after seeing the presentation as per your specification and a requirement. You can give to the audience so that they can write the notes whatever they like. If they are looking for writing some of the points, you can provide with the handout. The space is provided in the handout so that they can keep on noting something, and whatever information which you are giving in the slide, that can be also mentioned in the handout, so that it is not required by the audience every time to note everything. They can only note important points. Basically, the handout of a 3 slides are said to be a perfect handout. You can see the figure here in which 3 slides are mentioned and the space is provided to note down the point, or the audience, if they want, they can note down some points of the presentation which they are looking into the screen. And the second component of the slide are the speaker's notes. The person who is giving the presentation is said to be as a speaker, and sometime it is required during the presentation, then some set of notes are written and which explains the presentation in a better way, or which gives you the idea for explaining the presentation in front of the audience. So you can write it in your presentation slide itself. The speaker notes are present at the bottom of the slide and the slide is shown at the top. So in each slide per page, a speaker note area is given where you can write the notes. It is not a mandatory kind of thing. If it is required, you can write, which may help you to explain the things in a better way to the audience. You can see the figure here where the slide is present, and below that at the bottom the area where the speaker notes can be written is present. I'll show you in the video that how you can create all these things along with the slide. So moving forward to the next component is the outline. So the third component are the outlines, which are basically the summarized version of your slides, or you can say the summary of the information which you are going to display on the screen for explaining it to the audience. Whatever you are going to convey to the audience, it will contain the titles and the some of the part of the main text as a outline in your presentation. Basically, it helps you to organize or maintain the flow of your presentation, by which you can understand in a better way that what is the next point, what the next point is coming to be, so that you can prepare yourself in mind that how you are going to convey the audience, what information you are going to say, or what are the points you should look into for impressing the audience. So these are the 3 components which will be used as for a reference purpose along with the presentation. If you are going to give a presentation or in a seminar or somewhere in the school wherein you want to impress the audience, so you can provide extra features like handouts, speaker notes and outlines. You can take the help of this to convince your audience. Now let us see once more. You can see in the figure here that in a laptop a presentation slide is mentioned which is created, and after that you can see the notes are added at the bottom of the slide. You can also see the handouts which is mentioned here and the outline view of that particular slide. This example is also mentioned in your book. You can just analyze it from the figure that how all these 3 are different in nature along with the slide. Now we know about something about the slides and the components. So let us see that what all you can create with OpenOffice Impress. The first thing which you can create are the on-screen presentation. The presentation which you can create using the different transition effects, timing, sounds, animation and graphics. Second thing which we can create, that are the web pages for web use. So if you want to broadcast your presentation using the audio and video over the web pages or website, if you want to post it, then you can post it and you can create it with the help of OpenOffice Impress. The third thing which we can create, that are overhead transparency. Overhead transparencies means that your presentation which you are creating, that uses that overhead transparencies format for printing your slide, which can be printed in both black and white and color. Moreover, you can also design your slide in both the orientation, portrait and landscape, which means horizontal and vertical manner. Now the fourth one is the color and paper printout, which means that presentation OpenOffice Impress gives you the facility to create or design your presentation like that it looks nice and really good in both the color printout or grayscale or black and white. So you can create the presentation like that it has all the effects, even if you take it in grayscale, if you take printout in black and white or color, the animation transition effect doesn't make any difference. It looks great in that format as well. Fifth one is the 35 mm slide. What does that mean? 35 mm slide means the slide is little shorter, which can be used by service bureau or any other organization. Those organization transforms your slide into a 35 mm slide, that size, which can be used for interesting purposes. I will give you a small example. For example, you have created a slide in computer, however you are sending it in a short form or in a size which is lesser than your computer in WhatsApp, or you are posting it somewhere else. So that is what can be used by service bureau or any other organization. They can easily transform your slide, but transformation doesn't affect your transition effect, your animation, your sound, audio, video which you have added into your slide. Now the fifth one which you can create with the presentation, or you can say OpenOffice Impress software, that are notes, handouts and outline, which we have seen just now. So these can be created in reference to your main slide, so that you can impress the audience by giving them handouts, outline, showing them outline view, or helping yourself by adding the speaker notes, so that it is very easy for you to attract the audience, to you can say impress them with the help of your thoughts and ideas. The notes which are written will help you in giving the presentation in a better way. So students, that's all for today. I hope you have understood all these points. Go through all these topics at home in your book and from the video, of course. And if you have any problem, get back to me. We will start the practical of OpenOffice Impress from the next class. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. Thank you so much.